Spears, and India take on Sri Lanka in the second of the double-headers through the second warm-up match.
Coin has been handed over to Dinesh Chandamal. You're going to give it a flick, and you're going to call MS. All happy? Let's go with it. Let's rock and roll. Give it a flick. Heads is the call. Way over here. We've gone on holiday.
India won.
India have won it. MS, what are you going to do?
We're looking to bowl first. We actually there are couple of games that we are supposed to play. So we actually want to bowl first in one of them and bat first in the other one. So good opportunity, I think, for the bowlers to bowl under the lights. So that's the main reason we said we'll bowl first.
Always good to see you. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, MS. Dinesh did win the toss. Not too much about this. You know what this is all about. So everyone's ready to go for this one.
Yeah, we thought bat first. I think our prayers is working, so we'll have to take flip side of it. Especially, definitely due factor coming into play, so we can adjust in second half, how to bowl for a spinner. So we're looking forward to that.
Thank you, Dinesh. All right, we're going to have a little bowl first because India won the toss and they want to get out front and get the ball in hand.
Green light, mate. Got the green light to go.
Kushal Pereira, like to see him get going. And his partner, Tilakaratne Dilshan. Lovely strike rate. The average could be bumped up a little bit. Plays a few more matches. There's Dillers. In the twilight of his career these days. Strike rate has always been up and around there. Thumbs up is BK, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar. He's going to get things underway. Russell Arnold's rushed from pitch side up the stairs into the commentary box. Another good hit out for these two sides before it starts in earnest on the weekend. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar with a bit of swing back in to Pereira. Starts with a very full delivery that shapes. Oh, we've had a little overthrow. Get things happening out here.
There's always a chance, but if you give him width, square of the wicket, and loves playing that pickup shot. He won't get four, it's the long boundary. But yet the intent is clear, the message.
And you have to be fractionally short. And this wee fella, that's what he does to you. I know we've gone on a lot about Sanath Jayasuriya, and he's certainly modelled himself off his hero. The danger with a little man, short man who's so good square of the wicket. Angling in, no run there. Pereira sends Dilshan back. So 5 runs off the first over without loss.
4. Well, he loves width, Kusal Pereira. He loves playing it square of the wicket on the offside.
Perfect little zone for Pereira to play that sort of stroke. Fraction amount of width. And that length with the new ball sliding off the face.
And it's not a very quick wicket because he got it well in front of square, because Shami is generally quick. If it had gone through a shot like that, he'd probably go backward of square.
Oh, hello. There is protection, but he's gone through the offside, and there's the whippage through the leg side through behind square. Classic signs that he wants to go square of the wicket more often than not.
And of course, he'd be given the license to go after the bowlers. Best time to bat is in the first 6 overs with the field restrictions and the harder ball.
And again on the hunt. It wasn't too bad a delivery. He's dragged it round with a bit of bottom hand. As Kushal Pereira thought about 3, because it's gone out to that big deep boundary. There's the width again. Simply can't bowl there to this guy.
He's playing good shots. He's playing to his strength. There's a lot of width. He's not trying to drag it round to one side. And it's good intent.
Full. And go! What a ripper! Oh, I love this game. It produces stuff like this, does T20. And it's Mohamed Shami with a one-hander.
That was travelling. What an effort. Kusal Pereira goes. Go on for 21, 25 for 1, Sri Lanka.
Well, he's gone around the wicket searching for it. And Pereira trying to pump him back over mid-off. And wow, it was almost through him. And he ended up having to be one hand. Was Mohamed Shami.
Just looked like it was getting away from him.
Mahela in at number 3. And like Dilshan, he is certainly in the twilight of his career as well.
Oh, gets it over, top edge. He's not been able to time it, but yet he'll take that. We saw Dilshan get hit on the gloves, and that was from Varun Aaron though, but this is Shami.
Yeah, bowler done there. He knows it too. Another night that might have gone finer, and the keeper Dhoni could have taken a catch and there would have been the dismissal, but it's enough on it. Collects the boundary. Mahela. Change of pace. This is running away. Very quick outfit. It'll go all the way. Wow. A little late dab, and it's clean for 4.
That's what you meant, Danny, when you said artist. It's not a power player, Mahela Jayawardene. So good at finding those gaps, using the pace. That's a classic example of playing it late.
Absolute joy to watch. They're very big on that side, of course, playing on this side of the square. And give it a heave! Has it gone all the way? Oh, you betcha! Finishes the over in style with a maximum 10 from the 7th. Sri Lanka 48 for 1. Just the length in the right zone for Mahela Jayawardene to play one of his favourite shots in this format. Sweep stroke, almost down on one knee, lots of bottom hand, and lots of speed through the ball as well. Racing for 4, no. Mishra, good fielding, 50 up now for the Sri Lankans.
He's looking out of touch, Dilshan, and this was the last ball of the previous over. Picked it up from the middle, and it's gone.
Oi!
Very wide, yeah. Richard Illingworth says, don't fool me.
There was the carom ball, nicely played. 7 runs from the over, 8 gone, 55 for 1.
Is MSD. Up and over she goes. Beautiful little chip shot. Didn't try and hit it too hard. Mahela. And he picks up a brace.
That's where his strong zone is. Mahela Jayawardene to the right arm left spinner or the left arm spinner inside out. A very difficult shot to play. He mastered it. Good effort there by Rehane. He's on 23.
Yeah, lovely. It's that lovely push stroke we're just on about. So good at it. Lovely sense of timing.
Down leg side. There's an edge, actually. All the way. I thought it was down leg side. For the maximum. Miss hit.
Holy guacamole. This one has come off more of a thick edge. Oh yeah, it's certainly not out of the fat. Quite comfortably over the rope. Short boundary though, on that side of the ground. Flicking away she went.
Yes!
Caught and bowled, there you go. This game can change. Got to 30. Did Mahela. Very, very tame dismissal. Caught and bowled back to Amit Mishra, who gets his man. Goes for 30 from 20, can't cash in. 65 for 2, Sri Lanka.
Beautifully bowled. The leg break turned. He was going for a single towards mid-on. Top edge. Simple catch to Mishra. He's got his first wicket, and that too of Mahela Vijayawardena.
Onus now on Dilshan. He's joined by another one of the great old campaigners, Kumar Sangakkara, in his last T20 tournament. Just happens to be the ICC World T20. Ashwin, big appeal gone. Richard Illingworth liked it. Right arm round. And Dilshan, he goes with Mahela Jayawardena back-to-back. Suddenly they're 3 down.
Wicket delivery. He was looking out of touch. Dilshan 9, 6 for 3 Sri Lanka now.
Lovely bit of flight. Held it back a bit. Slid on. Yeah, fair enough. I reckon it's going on to hit about middle and off. That's why Richard Illingworth said, yep, I'm with you, R. Ashwin. That is going to hit the stumps. Very full. Pitched in line. Skidded on. And Dillers is gone. The young skipper, Dinesh Chandimal.
The call is for 1. They're going to settle for 1. 3 runs from the over. Run rate is 7 and over now by the Sri Lankans.
Oh yeah!
God, he should have smashed this out of the park, and he's missed it. The LEDs are lighting up, and it's lighting up the path for Kumar Sangakkara to go back to the dressing room. Laughing and chuckling all round because it was a bit of a loosener. Wasn't a great delivery. Hasn't bounced much, but he should know that, Kumar Sangakkara. He goes for 4. It's the 4th one down for 77 now.
Beautifully bowled the first ball. A quicker delivery. Just skipped along. And Sangakkara missed it completely. The danger man departs for Sri Lanka.
Angelo Matthews in at number 6. Captains the test side in the 50 over format, but not the T20s. Strike rate, that's okay. Like to get it up a little bit. Told to come back and start again. A nice deft touch there. Mishra's got a bit on his plate and he won't get there. Just races away. This quick outfield and a little bit of the dew factor starting to come into play.
Much needed boundary for the Sri Lankans. Slightly down leg side. The short fine leg was slightly squared. Played it nicely by Chandimal. 11 of 8. 5 runs from the over already. Last ball. 6 runs from the over now. 12 overs gone. 83 for 4.
Right, that could be a beginning. That's a big one. He might have picked on the wrong one early.
Everyone's using that short boundary. And from way outside off stump. Now this innings will do a world of good for Dinesh Chandimal. He's the captain, remember. Yeah, that's good batting. Follow up the 6 with a quick single. Sri Lanka go past 100.
Oh dear, somebody's got to get underneath it. I don't think anybody is. Now, this is a geometric marvel.
There's 4 people running after it, and he's found the midpoint. Didn't even have a compass on him.
And the batsman ran the fastest. They've completed 2. I would have thought the fielders on the boundary line might have been able to get to it, because we've been mentioning it's the shorter boundary.
Well, Mishra ran after it. Then Dhoni decided he was going to go. He's bowling well though, Mishra. He's creating opportunities here. You get the feeling there's a wicket round the corner. Keeps getting hit, but he looks like he'll take a wicket. Now there's Dhoni. Ashwin sort of around. Mishra gave it up pretty early, and Bhuvneshwar was too far coming in.
Yeah, and Ashwin was far off too.
Oh yeah.
It's 103 for 4.
Now this should be taken. Yes, it is, and it's a good one eventually. Amit Mishra takes the catch. I think Angelo Matthews had decided that he was the one who's going to get a move on, and a couple of miss-hits. But I think Trevor Penny laughing over there. I think they've actually worked on Mishra's fielding a lot, and they're all just overjoyed he got there. It was in the air for a long time. So Matthews has gone for 9. It's 103 for 5.
He's just trying to paddle it around the corner. Extra bounce for Ashwin. There he goes. He is happy with himself in making that catch.
Yes, he would be. The ball is in the air for a long time, and we looked at it looking down from here. It looked out the moment he hit it. Call it should be for 2, and they should get it. It's a very long boundary at that end, so 2 should always be on.
There's batting well, Chandimal. Been smart about it.
Well, he's connected that, but has he connected enough? Yes, he has. He normally does, Thisara Pereira, so he's bowled a good over and conceded 6 at the end. 11 from it, it's 118 for 5.
That's the way to do it. He was trying to play him through the offside. It's not working. You just go into your zone. And Mishra True, very clever. Plenty of wrong uns to Thisara Pereira. I'd like to see how far that went.
Oh, he's taken the bails off. It is a brilliant piece of work from Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Will be called a wide. There it is, Richard Illingworth. But down the leg side, the few better takers of a ball than Mahendra Singh Dhoni in world cricket. He's taken the bails off brilliantly. So that's the end of Chandimal. And it's going to be 118 now for 6.
Good work. The understanding there. That was fired in. Down the leg side, so never easy.
No one Kulasekara. India know these two well. It's only a warm-up game this, so they don't need to jog their memories.
He's also coming back from injury. He's there because Ashwin and Dhoni together brought out a peach.
That's a good Yorker. Oh, it's a no ball. It's the little things that hurt Varun Aaron. It's the little things.
Never a dull moment, that's for sure, with this boy.
I saw him on the flight. How far is it? Oh, it's a good call, as it turns out. I saw him on the flight and he was reading a novel. And it seemed this, I don't know, it seemed a sort of, it seemed a very intellectual kind of book. And I said, why don't you show you're a fast bowler? He was reading it all the way. Such perceptions we have. Oh, he's got hold of that. And we'll go all the way. Now that's what happens when you bowl 2 no balls. You bowl the extra ball, and an over that was very, very promising from Varun Aaron has now generated 11, and it's a good one for Sri Lanka.
And sometimes the problem of bowling the short one a little too early in the over, because now Kulasekara knows that he has to be fuller and can't bowl short. You can't do anything about this. Always gives you the best result, the edge.
Yes. I was about to ask Russell how he knew, but that might have been rude. How would you know what age is? But that's gone. There's nothing, as Russell said, absolutely nothing you can do about it. You cannot put a fielder there because your man, a third man, has to be 45. And that's where the ball goes. In fact, goes backward point, but it doesn't matter how many fielders were inside. That's gone over. So this is a fine finishing kick from Sri Lanka.
That score has suddenly jumped to 148. Two good shots here will give Sri Lanka a good score. And clever play from Kulasekara. Everyone in the circle just opened it up for him. Not very clever from Bhuvaneshwar Kumar though.
12 of the over, 12 from Varun Aaron's previous over. Now direct hit was needed. They come home, still a ball left, 13 from it already. 150 is here. Even if they can't score, India have to chase 150. Now can they finish it off with a big one here? Where can Thisara Perera go? He likes going onside. So there's mid-wicket going out. Long on is out, long off is out, so it's deep point. And you've got a third man out, because I think that's the angle he's bowling.
Yeah, and not Thisara's favoured part of the ground.
Right, here we go, last ball. And that's well played. What a fine end to the over for Sri Lanka. 17 from it, cleverly played. He knew where the field was, he had the time. He finishes with 18. Kulasekara at 21. Their partnership was 34 in just over 3 overs. And Sri Lanka have posted a competitive total of 153 for 6.
A good start from Kusal Perera. It was a struggle for Dilshan. Jawardhan and Chandimal did play well. They were made to work hard. It was only Thisara Perera and Kulasekara just at their 34 off 20 balls, giving Sri Lanka a respectable score.
I think that partnership's made the difference between about 145 and 155. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar 3 overs for 33. Aaron I thought was good today, 1 for 18. Ashwin was the best, 3 for 22. Mishra 1 for 38, wasn't bad either. And he checked Suresh Raina out to Jadeja 2 overs for 13. So that's the way it ended. He used 7 bowlers and most of them did. So Lasith Malinga in there. It'll be a test of their bowling under the lights. 154 to get for India. Rohit Sharma's been around right since the 2007 World T20. So he's got a lot of innings there. Angelo Matthews with the new ball. A little slower than Danny Morrison might have been at his spump. He slipped in next to me. Didn't he get 3 in an over in the first over of a game? Might have been the World T20 semi-final in England. All 3 played on. Now then, as soft as velvet, their dismissal. Just gentle little push out to mid-off. Anybody in the world would have taken it. And a man who hits the ball as hard as anybody else has walked off to a rather tame dismissal. Shikhar Dhawan's gone for 2, it's 3 for 1.
Well, it was there, certainly in that zone for Shikhar Dhawan. You see the blade swivel in the hands at the point of contact. Easy for Perera. Very comfortable. And a shame for Shikhar Dhawan. It'd be nice to have some time in the middle in this warm-up match, but not to be.
Right, here's another experiment. Suresh Raina back to the position where he's made a lot of his runs. Back at number 3. Now he opens up and plays a shot that we've seen so often from Suresh Raina. Unlike a lot of people who like to muscle through mid-wicket, he likes to go inside out over cover.
Now, this is more like it. It's gone a little bit inside out with that front hip. Opened up the arc a little. Just a little chip shot, really. Very pleasant.
Now there's a fielder there, but it might go the distance. It is, it's a short boundary there. Just briefly, Kushal Pereira, I think, then looked interested. And then he realized it was just going to go far away from him.
Didn't get all of it. And didn't need to, Suresh Raina. So it's a thick top edge. But he's gone right through with the stroke. And in the end, it's cleared it quite comfortably. Yeah, look at that. More of a top edge, thick edge. And it went all the way.
On the assumption, of course, Danny, that cricket bats have edges these days.
Yes. I wish I could cut a few of mine off when I play.
Oh, he's just driving away through the line now, isn't he? 12 from the over, 19 for 1. Well, he goes through with the shot, and it will be taken. Kushal Pereira is there on the edge of the circle. There's 2 fielders allowed outside, and Rohit Sharma picks up one of those. Straight away, Lasith Malinga picks up a wicket, and India just slip a little bit in trouble here in the 5th over. Have lost their 2nd wicket for 19, and I'm afraid that's the end of Rohit Sharma for 4.
Banged him back at a length. And Rohit Sharma said, look, I'm not going to wait around any longer. I'm going to get stuck into you, Lasith. Didn't get all of it. Paid the price. Good running catch from Pereira. Celebrates. Big broad grin. And high fives all round for Kushal Pereira. Good take.
New man in it's Yuvraj Singh. One of the iconic T20 players from India. Strike rate of 153. That first ICC World T20 was something else. He had stood broad for 6 sixes in an over. He's connected there. There's a fielder there, but there's wide open spaces there. Beats Malinga into the boundary for 4. So 39 for 2, 9 came with that over. It was short. That's what you get from Thisara Pereira sometimes. He'd bowl a good over and then just give it away with a short ball like that. Now he likes that area, and he's one of the finest players in that area. So he keeps going. The asking rate just slipped above 9 and over. India not too far from where Sri Lanka were. It tells you how many Sri Lanka got from here on. But he does like to go over cover. Now Malinga's being replaced there, not surprisingly.
And when he's going, it's so good to watch, Suresh Raina. Very stylish.
Oh, that has been placed beautifully. This is turning out to be a fine innings from Suresh Raina. It's come out to 41 from 29. His use of the feet is delectable.
And every over, he just takes one chance. Just looks for a boundary every time. And it's been a perfect knock.
I don't think he's timed that at all. He's not timed that at all. It will be taken very easily by Ranganahera down at long off. And that's a big blow because he was looking good, and that's well bowled by Mendes. Forced Raina to reach out for it. And that's a big wicket. So Suresh Raina has gone for 41 of 30 balls. And India in the 9th over, 54 for 3.
He's looked good. He gave himself too much room, Suresh Raina. Did not expect Mendes to react in that manner. His strong zones got him out, yo. Likes to go inside out on the offside. And the shorter boundary not working this time.
Strike rate there you see in internationals 122, average 25, but all that has come from top of the order.
Come on! Ball it!
Run out. Could have gone either end, Kushal Pereira. Because both batsmen were down the wicket.
That was like a negotiation between two parties who didn't want a settlement. They said yes and no and yes and no, and they were all in the middle of the ground at the same time. Yes, no, yes, now no. Look where Yuvraj is, look where Rahane is. And for all their troubles, they get no runs at all. Oh, that's in the air. He's just stood up a little bit on Rahane. Oh, he's saying I should have taken that single.
Yeah, he'd be thinking so. But just the ball holding. It's gone for naught. 56 for 4. Yeah, just holding up in the pitch. Because if he was set, he would have been on the back foot and hitting it over deep mid-wicket probably. He's just walked in and not used to the pace of the pitch, being his downfall, Rahane.
Right, Virat Kohli batting at 6 today. I can't remember the last time he batted at 6. Or after a while, do you say, I need to get my batting order right? Would they do that in the next game, you think?
They'll have to do that in the next game. Get the plans right. But I would have thought maybe Dhoni, Bini. Because you just know what Virat Kohli will give you, and he's been playing regularly. Rahane. Short ball and nothing delivery really.
Now, as he found the gap here, it doesn't matter because it's deposited it well beyond the stands. He's a brutal player of left arm spin. Is Yuvraj.
Distance off the boundary doesn't matter, and that's your carom ball. But no difference to Yuvraj. He knew exactly what he wanted to do with whatever Rangana was bowling at him.
And so they'll get 9 of that over. It's 11 gone, 69 for 4. Oh, Virat Kohli, what a shot! Think in the form he's in. You wake him up at 3 in the morning and he'll say, right, do you want me to go over cover or mid-wicket?
How good is this? Never a difference from this man. Always a treat to watch. And he knew exactly where he wanted to go because he gave himself room early.
Well, he does now, and he times it beautifully. There is an effortlessness to clearing the boundary for Yuvraj Singh. 15 runs from the over. It's 84 for 4.
Too easy. Just watch that down the track. And a small punch. 74 meters. But just a push.
Playing shots a bit like that. Now, it'll be interesting to see his footwork on that shot. I just think whenever Malinga bowls, he makes a little bit of room for himself around leg stump. I think he just believes he can play Malinga.
Gets underneath it really well, doesn't he? And straight away the intent is not holding back. And it's important, Harsha, to win those mental battles. You mentioned that he's played Malinga well. So it's important for Virat Kohli that he sends that message to Malinga as well.
Oh, it's played on, as it turns out it is. But I don't think it was meant to be that way. It was very bright little cameo from Kohli's over. It was only a cameo. He's dragged it on. It's a wry little smile, but that is the end for Virat Kohli, and Malinga does it again for Sri Lanka. Just comes back, picks up a wicket. Kohli's gone for 17. It's 88 for 5, India.
The field was set and that line was bowled just to frustrate Kohli. The required rate is high. Singles, Sri Lanka will take. They've got a bonus because they got Virat Kohli to do something different. And it pays off.
Still no sign of Dhoni. He's the second of the men with the twirly moustache, Ravindra Jadeja. I think can find he bowls pretty well to left-handers too. Jadeja sprinting across for one. He's coming back for two. That's excellent running. Really good running from the fastest man on the field for India. Oh, that's wide. Oh, it's called no ball. And a free hit, so it's a no ball for a front foot fault. Just wondered initially it might have been for height, but it's a free hit. He's just informing the batsman that, well,
we saw a no ball in the Indian bowling innings as well, and that went for 6, the free hit. This is a big one.
Mohandas Menon tells us that 8% of free hits go for 6 only. Only 8%. Now, where can Jadeja deposit this? Can't get out. Oh, that is a beauty. Oh, what a good ball to bowl. Just following up a no ball on a free hit. Oh, very fine. That's actually a good ball. It's actually a good ball that's produced a boundary, and you see that so often with Malinga because of the length he bowls.
It's an expensive over. 11 off the over so far. And for a moment, I thought it was intentional and he had opened the face of the bat, but not so.
Now he gets the gap. Oh, there's not a lot of space between those two, and he's found it. That is a beautiful shot. 100 comes up for India. It's 103 for 5 after 14. And look how much space there is between the two. They're fairly close together, short third man and backward point. He just waits and almost plays the ball of Sangakkara's gloves. So 51 now to get from 6, very gettable. Sri Lanka need wickets here.
Outside off stump. Good shot, beautiful shot from Yuvraj. Another boundary. 33 of 27 now he is.
Super time to kick off the 16th with a boundary. It's a lot of pressure off the two men in the middle. You can score a boundary or a maximum off the first delivery of an over. Classic Yuvraj. Square drive, finds the gap.
Nicely bowled, edge maybe. He's gone. They got the wicket they wanted, the Sri Lankans. And that too of Yuvraj, 33 of 28.
Big breakthrough this, and guess who's turned up? Yeah, that guy Nelson. 1-1-1, he's done it again. Yuvraj gone for 33, and India 6 down for 1-1-1.
Bowled according to his field, little edge, faint edge. Simple catch to Sangakkara, and look at the skipper. Ganesh Chandimal, he's excited. He knows the importance of that wicket.
Stuart Binney, right-hand batsman. Ooh, bullet away, want the single after hustle. The LEDs have come off. There's the bails flashing with the stumps to boot. And Nigel Long, shake of the head. Don't think he's gone upstairs to check, but we're going to have a little butcher's hook. Have a look. In comfortably, is he? Oh, it's tightish. Yeah, he's in by a foot or so. Great stuff with the LEDs flashing red. Gets it in his favour. 1:15 for 6 now. But I'll tell you what, has he got enough of this one? Jadeja. Gone, easy as you like. Sinanayaka. Cool as a cucumber, takes a steepler. And it's the 7th one down now. Another danger player goes back to the dressing room. Jadeja. Got to double figures, then got out for a dozen. 115 for 7 here.
Cleverly bowled, straighter delivery, the carom ball. It was meant to go away from the left-hander. Got the top edge. And what a cool fielder he is. Cool customer under pressure. Senanaike makes it look so easy. It was high up in the air. And Jadeja is gone. They're 7 down to 115 now, India.
R. Ashwin in at number 9 on the card in this warm-up game with Sri Lanka. No signs of MSD.
Good shot. Picked up the carom ball. Straight as an arrow for a boundary. Much needed boundary for India. 6 runs from the over. 121 for 7 now.
Smoked down the ground. Down on one knee and clubbed it. Nice and straight though. And I've got a good chunk of that. And Stewie Binney almost got a chunk of Nigel Long. It's a length there. Yeah, it races away. Just missed the mark there, Malinga. Searching for another full one. And Rangana Herath couldn't get there.
What a shot by Stuart Binney. That was hammered away. Gave himself room. Opened the face of the bat. He knew there was a fielder extra cover. He was straighter. And yet the opening of the face created that gap.
7 down for 126. We've had 17.5 overs. Can Malinga get number 8? He's got 2 for 22. Almost an action replay, but Bishop Pereira straighter there at cover sweeping. It's a long way across. Neat stroke. Premeditated, knew what he was on about, and executed superbly.
What a shot. Boundary on the first ball. They need 22 for 11 now. Look at that. He knew the fine leg was up in the circle. Square leg was squarer in front of the umpire. Clever cricket from Ashwin.
Dug out. A few more smiles there now. On the charge and gives it some and gives it enough. It has gone all the way downtown for half a dozen from our Ashwin.
What a shot from Ashwin. Came out of nowhere. Required run rate go down to 10 and over now. He was right in the slot. A length delivery outside off stump. Midon was up. He aimed it beautifully towards Midon. There was no fielder there. Into the stands.
Love that replay of Chandimal. Soon as it was coming off the blade of R. Ashwin, he knew that Dinesh Chandimal, that was going to go all the way.
Oh, he was right in the slot. Call is for 2. They're going to come back for 2 easily. Now, India need 12 from the last over. 142 for 7 in 19.
12 required by Team India. Here we go. Oh, it's almost gone to the stumps. Off the pads. Leg by.
A perfect Yorker under pressure. That's his class, Malinga. Look at that. No reverse swing. Just a normal swing. Inside edge onto hit pads. But the line and the length for the Yorker was spot on.
Full toss, whistles away, he's missed the mark there, Lathis Malinga. Crowd cheering, those Indian flags are waving now. All of a sudden it comes back quite comfortably to 7 off 4.
Could be a match-winning innings from Ashwin, 19 from 10. And what a shot that was. Fine leg was back, square leg was in front of the umpire, but he picked up that gap perfectly. So 5 runs from 2 balls, 7 runs needed from 4 deliveries.
Very, very handy this from your number 9. So 2 boundaries and a maximum has Ashwin. Oh, he's just missed. And there goes the LEDs. Director, see you later, Roger. Son Stewart has got to go.
This is just the trailer before the big movie. Such an exciting game of cricket here. 5 runs already from the over. And Stuart Binney departs for 14. India 147 for 8 now. Again, a perfect Yorker. Dipped, missed the stumps, don't know how. But presence of mind from Sangakkara behind the stumps. He was way outside the crease.
New man, Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, in at number 10. So run out happens, so it's a dot ball and the wicket of Binney. Searching to rip out those stumps is the gunslinger.
Back up, back up!
They need a boundary. 6 runs required from 2 balls. Ashwin is on 19 of 11.
Crowd getting right into this. 6 from 2. Importantly for India, R. Ashwin is on strike. Here comes Malinga. Can you believe it? This guy again, Malinga, picks up another important wicket right at the death of this warm-up game. Got to go for 19. Nice little cameo from Ashwin has come to an end. He's out for 19 from a dozen. It's 148 for 9 now.
Low full toss under the circumstances. Great delivery, and he was dipping. Bottom of the bat, straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. Easy catch to Kulusekara. And he's got his man, Malinga, his 3rd wicket. 3 for 30 in 3.5 overs with 11 dot balls. Fine leg back at the boundary, but off his back as well. He's running in.
Got him right, okay. Thank you, Wasim Akram and Lasith Malinga. Brilliant. Honing in like a Polaris missile and smashes into leg stump. And the Asia Cup champs take it. They've won this warm-up match. Might only be a warm-up, but I tell you what, it counts. Look at the players. They know it. In the end, they win by 5. It's a lovely exhibition from Lasith Malinga. He's finished with 4 for 30 from his 4 overs with a dozen dot balls. Outstanding, just when his team needed him. Needed to get up to 154 to take out this warm-up. They couldn't do it. They've fallen 5 short. Have India. Standouts there, Raina 41, Yuvraj got to 33, and then a handful of scores in the teens there. And R. Ashwin's little cameo of 19 took them to the brink, but they couldn't get over the line.